So we got a little situation going on here. If you're new to the game, we've had Part 1 and Part 2 anniversaries for a while now. Part 1, Premium. Part 2, like this character right here, 1,000-Year Blood War related. There's an issue. The two characters that appear seem to be from 1,000-Year Blood War. You have White and you have Ichigo. If you want to see what they look like, you can watch the trailer. And honestly, they look cool. I like both of the characters' designs. I had to watch the gameplay because I wanted to see what they said when they were doing the trailer. And from what it looks like, the Part 1 did not have a 1,000-Year Blood War indicator. I don't read Japanese, so maybe there's something there that I'm not able to read, but it doesn't look that way. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, if there was a 1,000-Year Blood War indicator somewhere indicating that it was going to be a 1,000-Year Blood War banner. But from what I understand and remember, when you've had a 1,000-Year Blood War banner in that was coming out, they would celebrate the fact that it's a 1,000-Year Blood War banner. The fact that we're not getting that leads me to believe it's still going to be a premium character. Maybe they worked out some kind of deal, or maybe there's some kind of loophole. I have no idea. But this leads me to believe, unless they're trying to pull the wool over our eyes, because they know there's going to be a huge backlash over this if it is end up being a 1,000-Year Blood War banner. I could definitely see them trying to hide it. But I don't know for fact or for certain that is the case. So I'm going to go with the more likely option, is that it's business as usual. Part 1 is premium. Part 2 is 1,000-Year Blood War. Now, if that changes, pretty much every single Bleach, Brave Soul YouTuber is going to cover it. There's going to be lots of Bleach, Brave Souls content creators covering it. You're going to have Reddit talking about it. There's going to be a lot of people talking about it. I wouldn't be surprised if Bleach, Brave Souls Discord starts talking about it a lot as well. So I would pay attention to wherever you like to get your Bleach, Brave Soul news or information. I would pay attention very closely over the coming days, because 23rd, that's less than 4 days away at this point, we will have the release of the banner. That means, what would it be? Probably in a day or two, we'll probably get news. So, I'd say less than 12, actually no, it'll be actually 13 hours from now, a little over 13 hours, 4 minutes, approximately from now, is when it resets. So it's either going to be then or 24 hours after then, as I think the two likely dates where we will get the news and full statistics of White and Ichigo. We do know that one is mind and one is power. I believe the Ichigo is power, and I believe White is mind, if I remember correctly. And there was a bunch of other stuff you could pick up from the gameplay. Like, both of them have two different, kind of like this guy. Come on. Because if you look here, you have two different status ailments. Both of them have two different status ailments. The gameplay doesn't look like super groundbreaker or anything like that, but after what happened last year, and the reason why I showed this character off is because this banner that they showed off on a Bankai live stream did these characters such a huge disservice. They made these characters look like crap, like there was something broken or something, like they just didn't look good. And in fact, if you go watch my previous video, or not my previous video, but like the video when I was talking about their gameplay, you would see me actually point that out. It was like, either they're doing a horrible job, or these characters don't look that great. And it turns out they were doing a horrible job at showing off the characters. They weren't doing a good job. And showcasing what made these characters strong. So anytime I see a bad, like, it's why I've kind of just stopped watching the gameplay from K-Lab, because it's just like, well, they did a bad job for these three really hyped Thousand Year Blood War characters. I can't really trust the gameplay anymore. So I really only go by the skills now. So there's that. Now, usually if you see the kit, you can also get an indicator, but excuse me. So that is pretty much on that when it comes to there. So I don't usually watch the gameplay, but I had to for this. Now, I don't know what I would think about that, honestly, if they are messing around with the format. And the reason why I'm even giving this any kind of credence is because they announced a Bankai Live in August. Late August, I believe. That's a month from now. You don't usually do that. That suggests to me that there's going to potentially be a Thousand Year Blood War banner at the end of August. That's how it usually goes. Whenever there's a Bankai Live, it's usually followed by either Anniversary banner or a Thousand Year Blood War / limited banner, or did they ever do one Bankai Live for the New Year's characters? I can't remember if they did for not, like, if they did, maybe for that as well. But for the most part, they don't usually do Bankai Live unless it's something really big. It's like usually every 3-4 months. So the fact that we're getting one in August leads me to believe that end of month August is going to be pretty hype. Potentially Thousand Year Blood War. And if it is a Thousand Year Blood War, does that mean we're not getting a Thousand Year Blood War for part 2? That's another potential situation going on here. Are we going to get 2 premium banners? Is this going to be Thousand Year Blood War and the part 2 is going to be premium? I don't know. And that is why I'm saying, if you've saved your BBS tickets before using them on the 23rd when the new banner goes live, make sure to check if the banner is actually premium before using them. Because if White and Ichigo are not premium, these tickets right over here that, like, for example, like myself and many of others have been saving, like these 260, this one 5-star ticket, so these 260 BBS tickets, these 8 5-star tickets, these 2.8k Brave Soul Summon tickets, all of these would not be able to pull White or Ichigo. Even if I were to go and get, because I have some medals that I could get. Where is it? Not that. Would it be birthday? See, I got 52. I can get 2 of these, which I'm not sure if their pool is the entire premium pool. If it is, then I have a chance at pulling them there. And I also have enough to get one of these 5-star summon tickets, which, that's like, what, 3 more 5-star potential? So, honestly, it would kind of be a little bit disappointing. I don't want to use my tickets unless there's a new, really hype premium pool of characters. And if Anniversary does not have any really good hype premium characters, then I'm kind of wasting, or not wasting them. I would be wasting them if I were to summon during that time. So I'd probably wait until a big banner arrives, like a big premium banner. Like if we get like another Yukiora banner or a Tenza, what was it, Ishin and I think Ichigo banner, if I remember correctly, that was premium. Those, I would wait for like another big premium banner like that. So, anywho, if you skip to the end, TLDR, pay attention to the news. We don't know if what's changing, if anything's changing. Part 1 might not be premium, might be Thousand Year Blood War, it might not. Part 2 might not be Thousand Year Blood War, it might be premium. End of next month, end of August, is going to be another Bankai Live that usually indicates a Thousand Year Blood War banner. Leads credence to maybe potentially K-Lab switching up how they're doing the banners for Anniversary. Stay tuned. We'll wait and see. Hopefully, I'm still leaning towards business as usual. Part 1 being premium, Part 2 being Thousand Year Blood War. But it would be kind of, shitty of me to not at least give you guys a bit of a heads up. So, that's it. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.